FIU, whether it's Car Talk, whether it's All Things Considered, whether it's on WFIU. David, I wanted to let you know that these students were all wearing t-shirts that were kind of color cool.
Tradition too, it's kind of like everybody coming together to build a house for the newly wedded couple or something, I mean, that is a very strong part of our tradition, and I think it's become a part of the public radio.
ISO out there in Antioch, Ohio. Thank you.
Hey, it's us, Whipping Black and Tapper Brothers, here to remind you that your support makes it possible for this station to bring our talk. This is kind of like blaming the dashboard, and you'll find it immediately.
Okay, I was a little afraid to do.
Ralph, how are you?
Very, very well, thank you. I've got a 93 Suburban.
Wait a minute, what kind of a doctor are you?
I'm a gynecologist.
Ah, okay.
But I've got a 93 Suburban, and about 2 weeks ago, I turned off the ignition, and a
Grew up in Dallas, Texas, and was listening to Turkish psych music from the 70s. I'm glad you think so. I certainly. In contrast, Alexander Payne's use of black and white in Nebraska recalls a 1950s America.
A 20-year-old in the 21st century is a whole different case entirely. Today, it doesn't exist anymore.
It looks like he painted with gray. There's something luminous about it.
But let's face it, if in the 21st century you choose to make a film in black and white, you are making a statement.
For a filmmaker, making a black...
Which is how she ended up on the Opie and Anthony show.
Are you a lesbian, Lynn?
She was lit.
Now, what then happens is a few years further down.
Voice. Right. Lord knows I have that experience constantly.
Started out.
Well,
Instead, say something like this.
Look, you may have heard that...
Point with the right hand.
Let me put the rhythms of 3 in the right hand.
I first heard about Bob from a neurologist named Kirsten Betterman. He used music in all of this. He happened to say to her,
but I could hear an entire symphony in my head, and I didn't think that was too big a deal because I always listened to 2 of them at once.
he told her,
I only have to focus on the one melody that I want to hear at a given time, and then that's the piece I play, but I hear them all ongoing.
Did he just say he can hear
two different symphonies
in his head?
at the same time.
And we thought this was very unusual.
Yeah. But, I mean, are we talking the symphonies at the same time?
How to test this?
Let me tell you about how the experiment worked, and then tell me if you think it's true.
All right.
We came up with the behavioral test.
So the first thing Kirsten had someone to compare Bob to. So she found a conductor.
Peter Perry, who's the former conductor.